taking a look at finding perimeter with you. To begin with, perimeter is the distance around a figure. If you were going to walk around the figure that you're given, how far would you walk, in other words? And to find perimeter, you just add up the lengths of all the sides. Now, to find perimeter on the coordinate plane, that may require you to use the distance formula so that you can find the length of your sides. Recall the distance formula is equal to the square root of x2 minus x1 quantity squared plus y2 minus y1 quantity squared, and we will use this in our example. Let's take a look. We want to find the perimeter of our triangle ABC. Now, we can start by finding the measure of AB and BC. It's much simpler to find the measure of segments that are either horizontal or vertical. You can use the ruler postulate to help you with this, or you can simply count out how many units it is from A to B. Going from point A to point B, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 units. So the length of side AB is going to be 6. Now I'm going to use the ruler postulate so you can see both ways to find the measure of BC. When we're looking at finding the measure of BC, we see that the x-coordinates are the same. They're both 5. So we simply need to take the y-coordinates, 6, and we will be looking here for the absolute value, but 6 minus negative 2. 6 minus negative 2, or 6 plus 2, is equal to the absolute value of 8, which is equal to 8. So we have AB has a measure of 6, BC has a measure of 8. We're working with a triangle, so obviously we have 3 sides that we need to find the length of. Side AC is not horizontal or vertical, so we're going to have to use the distance formula. Closely look at the coordinates for A and C. A has coordinates negative 1, negative 2. C has coordinates 5, 6. I want you to take a moment and use these 2 pairs of coordinates, ordered pairs, to help you find the distance from A to C. Use the distance formula. When you've found that, click Continue at the bottom of the screen. Let's go ahead and I'll find the distance now for you. Hopefully it will check with what you've got as well. The distance is going to be equal to the square root of x2 minus x1. 5 minus negative 1, or 5 plus 1, which is 6 squared, plus y2 minus y1. 6 minus negative 2, or 6 plus 2, which is 8 squared. So our distance is going to be equal to the square root of 36 plus 64. 36 plus 64 is 100, and the square root of 100 is 10. So segment AC is going to have a length of 10. Now to find the perimeter of our triangle, we need to add the length of all 3 sides. We have 6 plus 8 plus 10. When we add these together, we'll get our final answer. And that's going to be 24. We can conclude then that the perimeter of triangle ABC is 24 units. That's a look at finding the perimeter, particularly when you're working in the coordinate plane. Don't forget to find the lengths of all the sides of, as in our example, the triangle, or whatever figure it is you're working with, and then add those up. If necessary, don't forget to use the distance formula. Work well.